This is a passionate activity because you are challenged every day. 24-hour news operation is quite demanding. The competition in Portugal is very hard. SIC is the first private television network in Portugal. We run 9 channels, one 24-hour news channel, a main channel, a satellite channel, and among these 9 channels we run a few cable channels.
Changing from SDI to IP. We are the first, I think, in the world to put it running in such a short time. One of the goals is to deliver these studios all working in about 4 months of implementation. That was a big challenge. I'm very proud. It was the project of my life. The key factor for this project was the people and the systems that we've chosen.
We had to think about what the industry was offering, what should we choose in terms of technological platforms. We trusted in what Sony proposed us, and Sony came together with Lawo.
Lawo, Sony and Cisco were the key components of the system. Cisco managed all the network interconnections, and Lawo as the processing power, and Sony as the vision mixers and the cameras. We use Vmatrix C100 modules with multi-viewers, gateways, and UDX. The reason to choose Vmatrix was mostly related with the flexibility, and by that time there was some similar products but not with that potential. Since some of the signal sources are still in SDI, we choose to go in a mix. Let's say satellite receivers, fiber optics interfaces, and all that kind of signals are SDI. So we have an SDI to interface the incoming signals, and then we route it to IP, but all production control rooms and studios are all based on IP.
The most important thing is the flexibility the IP bring to this area, having the production control rooms operating in kilometers of distance. That's very important.
If you have network redundancy guaranteed 2022-7 together with the control systems as we have here, like VSM, IP, definitely makes your life easier. VSM is quite powerful. When you have fixed studio operation, this is really a quite powerful tool.
We were looking for VSM for a long time now because we understand that flexibility and the possibility of making change on the fly. We can have some setup in one production control room, and for the next program you can have another one completely different. Recently we had an election, and usually in previous elections we have to do lots of cable changes, and with the VSM it was very easy. If it saves times, it saves money. With news, it happens all the time that some director wants something new. If you all the time you have a new idea, you have to run cables or change things, and in the previous way it was much more difficult. Now with the VSM it's much easier. We have a 24 hours news channel, so that studio and production control room is almost all hour running, so it's a good proof of stability. I'm proud to participate in this project because it's always fun to touch new technology. This is on the edge of the technology.
This was quite difficult and quite challenging for us. We stayed here for very long days and many nights, weekends and so on. We just were absorbed by what we needed to do and to accomplish. And when we started walking around, looking behind, we were not believing in what we did, so that's the truth. So it was a bit difficult to control all the emotions, so there were a few tears that came along our faces, of course.